What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl gossiper, and I'm gonna tell you right now. In order for you to have your sanity, or you may not like where this conversation is going, I would like for you to click off now and do not even listen to this video, okay? Because I'm going to speak my mind on my platform. I'm not coming off rude to anyone, but I just have some things that I want to say. Now, yesterday I was going to bed and I found out that Brooklyn, New York City, my place, was having a protest. Now, you guys, some of you know that I'm not living in Brooklyn right now. I'm in Florida. And even here in Florida, they are protesting also. It was on the news. And I was like, okay, yes, Brooklyn, stand up. I support you 100%. I'm always going to support New York City. I stand with them, okay? I stand with them. If you're going to make some noise, if you got to make noise so you can be heard, make your noise. Protest. Say it with your chest. We have to be heard, okay? And, you know, yes, it's getting violent, but what the heck do you expect? When you are peaceful and you are protesting, no one hears you. But when you start tearing shit up, you got people's attention. And you know what? It's bad that it has to come to that. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be dealing with the issues that we are dealing with right now. And you know what else made me so pissed off too, and why I said I wasn't going to really do no more news today and give myself a break from it? Because when I was looking at my phone and my notifications, I see that the autopsy report, the medical examiner, okay, said that George Floyd didn't die from strangulation. So what did he die from? Because I'm pretty sure this man wouldn't have dropped dead in the street if he was just doing what he was doing normally. So you made it tell me. So what that's telling me is Derek Chauvin. He's on this man's neck. Listen, he's a murderer. Okay? Some of you may not going to like what I'm saying. Some of you may like what I'm saying. Derek Chauvin is a murderer. He was on that man's neck. I don't care what nobody tells me. He's putting his weight. He's not just sitting there like, you know, or nonchalant. He's nonchalant about it. He don't care because his hands in his pocket. But he is applying pressure on that man's neck. And that man is on his stomach with his face to the ground. Somebody telling you they can't breathe, you get up off of them. Not Derek. So yes, he's a murderer in my eyes, and nobody is not going to make me think differently. He is a murderer in my eyes. Now, like I said, some may agree, some may not agree. And I'm not going to have any conversations about it. What I'm speaking of right now is what I'm speaking on my platform. But, so are you going to tell me that medical examiner is 100% positive that it wasn't due to strangulation or a plot? I don't like how they're wording this, and I don't like where it's going. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep my eye and listen for more information about the medical examiner who examined George Floyd, because I don't like the way it's going right now. I don't. Okay? I don't like the way it's going right now. Another thing. New York City, Brooklyn, they protesting. Protest. Say it with your chest. Protest. We are tired of doing things calmly. It's time to show up and show out. How else are we going to get heard? I have my children. I have black boys, black daughters, black sons, black grandkids. Okay? My children, I am black. My husband is black. If you can't feel what I'm feeling, then it's okay, but you're not going to tell me how to feel. Do you know what it's like? You know, yesterday, I hit up a lot of people who I seen on social media, And they were just expressing how bad and terrible and how exhausted they feel. And I feel it with them. I was mentally exhausted yesterday. No matter how much I tried to laugh and grin and bring sunshine and light to everybody else on Instagram, that's where I mainly post. I just couldn't. And then when I heard about the protests in Brooklyn and how some people got arrested. Some people got arrested. But you know what's going to take? And I'm not saying people should go out and do this. I'm not saying that. But you know what? How they're going to hear us? They're going to hear people when everyone in every precinct in every state start blowing up. Minnesota already gone. Their precinct is already gone. Okay? And it has every right to be gone because why? That's where it happened at. But what happens if somebody took it upon themselves in each state and just started blazing precincts? I'm not saying you should do that. I don't want anyone to get the idea in their head to do that. But would you listen then? What does it have to take to listen? I'm going to say this and I'm going to get up out of here. I have a couple of people that I know from my old hood and that I went to high school with that are police officers, men and women. I thought about them today, so I hit them up on social media, sent emails. And yes, they did answer me back. And two of them were like, man, I'm good. It's just, it's crazy right now. And I'm like, I know, just hold on. I'm not a police officer. I don't know how they're feeling, but they're feeling tired and exhausted because this is happening. And they have this job, feeds their family, and they just tired of it. And we had conversations before where they got, racist statements said to them from their fellow officers, okay? So you know how they feel, but they doing a job because they have a family to feed. And basically all of them gave me about the same answer. I'm just tired of this, but, we have a job to do. But one thing I did like is a few things that I liked what they said to me was, we good. You never have to worry about us because we're not that type of police officer. We're not out here to hurt people. So if they can talk to anybody during that protest, and maybe they hear them and let them know that, hey, I hear you, maybe it'll make a difference. And I'm like, wow, maybe, but be careful while doing it. You know what I'm saying? And one of them was like, you're supposed to be out here with us, sis. And what they mean by that is I took the test when I was out of high school. I waited maybe like a year or two. I took the test for sanitation, transit, police officer, and corrections. And you take these tests during different months of the year, whatever the case may be. So I took the test because at one point I was like, I want to protect and serve in my community. I want to make a difference in my community. I did feel that way. I was supposed to go to the army after high school, but I didn't. I became a mother, and I have no regrets at all. I have no regrets. So years later, now they got into the force before me, right? So years later, I did get an acceptance, into the police academy or whatever. But by that time, when they told me I was accepted and everything, my heart wasn't in it anymore. I didn't want to do it because now I have more children. Okay, I'm married, and I just don't feel right joining while I have my kids and my spouse at home worrying about me. So I chose my family first. I chose my family first over becoming a police officer. But I worked in the medical field and health field. So I felt like I was still making a difference, helping people, helping the elderly, helping some of the sick people. I have worked with AIDS patients. I have worked with the terminally ill. I I've worked in the healthcare system, and until it got to the point where I was tired of seeing people die. It was my job, but I was tired of seeing it. So eventually I left. And that's what they meant by, sis, you're supposed to be out here with us, because I did take the test to become a police officer, but I didn't go through with it because it wasn't in my heart no more to do it. I chose my family first. And I have no regrets. I have no regrets, because if I was a police officer now, during this time, I think I would have quit. I think so. But I have no regrets. I chose my family. I chose my family, and I took a different path. I have no regrets about it. And they know that. I speak to them about it. They tease me about it all the time whenever I talk to them. And they know that. But I just want them to be okay. So when I heard the protesting and stuff was going on in Brooklyn, I was like, I stand up. I'm with you all the way. You protest. Say it with your chest. You know what I'm saying? But it's a shame that we got to get out here and show out and mess up things to get heard. Because when you do it peacefully, you know, they don't hear you. They all right. Ain't nothing going to happen. They don't hear you. But as soon as you start hitting them where it hurts, they hear you. It shouldn't have to take all of that. It should not have to take all that. And I understand that some of these people on YouTube, the influencers, have a brand to protect. But when are you going to take a stand, okay, and put your brand to the side? Because let me just tell you something. The people that sponsor you, they're not going to make no money if you don't sponsor that product. So you got to figure out what's more important to you. I'm not telling nobody to just slack up on their money. You do what you want to do. I'm not here to change nobody's feelings or mine. But at the same time, people are tired. People are tired. And it has to stop. Okay? It has to stop. Now, I understand that maybe there's people out there who are related to someone who are in the police force or was in the police force. If your family member wasn't an asshole while they was in the force, this has nothing to do with you. So you shouldn't feel any type of way. But there are a lot of nasty NYPD officers as well. There are a lot of nasty officers all over the place who think they can use their badge to bully you. And it has happened. As a matter of fact, there's a story in my next video, probably tomorrow or Monday, that I'm going to share with you because I think some of you forgot. And this has something to do with the NYPD and when a person was in the jail cell locked up and how he was treated. I am going to get my notes on that, and I'm going to talk to you about it because I think some of you people forgot. You got some good people in the police force, yes, but the bad ones outweigh them. It does. So, to all of you guys out there that's feeling mentally exhausted and you feeling some type of way, I'm feeling it too. I'm feeling it too. You are not alone. I am feeling it too. But the thing is, will they ever hear us? Will our voice ever be heard? Only time will tell. You guys have a great day.